Hi Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising. I'm Christy Forsyth with Clarity by Christy. I am a soul therapist and an intuitive that connects with the angelic energy, and I help the helpers, the light bringers, and the soulpreneurs of this world to live their most magical life. And today we are going to be connecting to this angelic energy and providing you with a reading for your December 2019. What do you need to know? What do the angels want you to know? And how can you best navigate this month, this last month of the year? How can you go out with a bang through this month of December 2019 and wrap up 2019 in a really powerful way? So we are going to be taking a peek, first of all, at the overarching theme for this month. So let's take a peek at that. Okay, so here we have the Two of Earth reversed, okay? So this is, the Two of Earth can be about making a decision, about specifically decisions that tend to be connected with money or opportunities or some form of abundance that is coming into your life, a decision that maybe leads to more abundance. And this is really suggesting to me that you are finding yourself feeling stuck about making that decision. And I think some of this has to do with just juggling, too many things that you have going on at once. And I feel like it's been really hard to focus. It's been really hard to think about what it is that you really want and where you really want to go with things. And you're really encouraged to just be playful with it, let yourself just kind of maybe step out of trying to make this decision or trying to focus on this thing that you're trying to understand or trying to change or trying to decide about. Sometimes when we think too hard about things, when we focus too much on things, the clarity doesn't come, right? And this is about allowing yourself to just take a step back, have a good time, go out with some girlfriends, do some things that just make you feel joyful and happy and fun, and let yourself just be playful. Play with your kids. Do things that just bring out that childlike part of yourself so that it will allow the clarity of mind to come. And don't do it, like, oh, where's the clarity coming? This is sometimes what I do is, or that I've caught myself doing, is that I will be like doing things like that with the intention of, okay, I'm just going to get my mind off of this to allow the clarity to come. But what I'll find myself doing is I'll be doing something playful and fun and stop and kind of question, like, did the answer come yet? Did the answer come yet? And don't do that, because what that does is it kind of puts that flow, it comes to a screeching halt, right? It makes it really difficult for that clarity to come through. You really have to genuinely be in the flow, genuinely be having a good time, genuinely putting it out of your mind, and just trusting that the answers are going to come and the guidance is going to come as it needs to. So this is really about having a good time, letting yourself be in flow, and understanding that the right answer will come when it comes. So let yourself just have a good time in the meantime, So let's take a look at what barriers you might expect through this December 2019. Okay, so here we also have, like, you are so busy, right? So many things that you have going on, so many things that you're juggling. Again, we come back to that word juggling, right? So what are you juggling? And how many of these balls can you let go of? How many things can you release, especially during this holiday season where so many of us tend to be so busy and have so many things on our plate? So what can you let go of? What can you release? The card itself says too much work, accept help from others, life is out of balance, stress-related health concerns. So where is your life out of balance, and how do you bring it back into some form of balance? If you're finding yourself feeling unhealthy, if you're finding yourself feeling off physically, that is maybe very strongly connected to the stress that you're experiencing. And what do you need to do to get yourself physically back into balance, physically feeling better? And also, how can you accept help? You know, how can you allow that help to come in? I know sometimes that can be difficult to let people help you, let people take on some of the load, to ask for help. My God, that can be really hard, right? But can you ask for help, or at least allow it when it's offered, to just take some of these things off of your plate and to provide you with a little bit more ease so that you can get into that playful flow that you are encouraged to get into for this month. Now let's take a look at what advice the angels have for you through this month. Let's see what we've got here. Okay, so here we have the Chariot card, okay? And we have the Chariot card reversed. So this is feeling like you're just stuck. You know, maybe there are some things that you want to move forward that just aren't. And we've been in such a stuck energy for so long. And so universally we have been, and I think that makes it harder because we're just frustrated, we're just done, we're over it, you know. And so we can get frustrated, and I really feel like when we feel stuck, we can get kind of stupid about things, and we can impulsively make decisions that aren't best for us, or impulsively make decisions in an effort to force things to move forward. But here's the thing, is you cannot force anything, and if it's not divine timing, if it's not meant to be, it's not going to be. And so can you just take a step back and understand that in spite of how frustrating this is, that the pause is purposeful. Allow the pause, allow yourself to connect with some clarity. And usually, oftentimes, when we just step back and get out of the way, this is where the universe can take over and can do really magical things very quickly, right? So can you allow that process to happen so that this will move forward? And how can you hold yourself accountable? You know, like, where are you maybe not making the changes that you know you need to make that would contribute to this thing moving forward? How have you been self-sabotaging? How have you been preventing this from moving forward? And sometimes that's really hard to take a look at, but can you take a look at yourself and what you need to adjust, what you need to change here, you know, and have that discipline to be able to make those changes as well, because that will help to support it. That will help to move it forward. You working together with the universe is an amazing and powerful and magical thing, and it will help to move things forward for you. Let's get a momentum going as we're stepping into this new year. So let's take a look at what's going well for you here in this month. This one wants to come. Okay. All right. So here we have the Four of Fire, okay? And the Four of Fire is all about contentment, happiness, just feeling like your life is in balance, feeling like, you know, you're really happy with the path and the direction of where things are going. But this is showing up reversed, okay? So I feel like you're in a place where you're just like, ugh, so many things are just not what I want them to be right now. And you're very strongly encouraged to find the things that are what you want them, that are in the place where you want them to be. You know, how many of the things that you have in your life right now are things that you wanted a few years ago? And how much progress have you actually made in recognizing all the ways that magical things have come into your experience? But because when we can step into this gratitude, when we can step into this energy of, oh wow, my life is pretty magical, I'm pretty magical, just because I'm here, because I'm living, because I'm here to experience this earth. Sometimes when we can step into that energy, or all the time when we can step into that energy, it makes really magical things happen in our life. So I think that you are going to find yourself tapping into that gratitude, and that's going to be really beneficial for you in terms of moving this energy forward and in terms of helping you to make the decisions that you need to make. Now let's take a look at what else you need to know here for this month. Let's see. Okay, so here we have the balance card, you know. So again, it's like your life is out of balance. Get back into balance. Whatever you need to do, physically, emotionally, psychologically, spiritually, all the things, how can you get back into balance, and what do you need to get back into balance? And your balance, by the way, I feel called to say, might look differently from other people's, okay? So you know the perfect formula for your balance. You know, if you were to make a pie graph of the different areas of your life, taking a look at, you know, how much more time you need to put into some things and how much less time you need to put into other things, and your pie graph is not going to look the same as other people's. You have unique needs, and so stop comparing that and just focus on, what do I need to bring myself back into balance? What has worked in the past? What do I feel called to do? What have I been considering doing? Because a lot of times when we have that thought of, oh, that might be nice for me to get started on or for me to try, a lot of times when we have that thought coming in, that's our intuition showing us and telling us exactly what we need. So let yourself find a way back into balance here. Now I'm going to pull one of my fairy cards from my fairy deck as well. So this is going to be another theme for you here in this month of December. So let's see what comes up for you guys. Okay, here we have new location, okay? So if that thing that has felt stuck, if that thing that has felt like you're deciding on it, it looks like there's some kind of a move here for you, a shift or a move. So it can be a move in your workplace, it can be a move, a new, the card itself says new location, right? So a new location for your workplace, a new job, it can be a move, a physical home move, it can be a new relationship. It can be leaving an old relationship and finding yourself in a different energetic space. I mean, so many different things that this could mean, but there's a shift. There's something new coming in for you that is going to be really positive. And going to actually move forward. So this is encouragement to keep doing your work, to keep focusing on you and finding that balance, because it will help to facilitate this new location in whatever way whatever that is for you coming in. So I hope that those messages connect for you. I would love to hear from you in comments below. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button and make sure you hit the subscribe button as well with the bell so that you get notifications for any and all videos that I upload here on the channel. I'm Christy Forsyth with Clarity by Christy. If you want to learn more about me or about Clarity by Christy, you can check me out at discoveryawakening.com. Take care, guys. I'll see you soon.